Morning all. It's time for a haircut. I can't cope with this anymore. It's just a nightmare. I've just stuck it up because it needs washing. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about cutting your hair on a boat. So if you're a continuous cruiser, of course, you may not have a regular hairdressers. Sorry, I'm just gonna try and move because there's terrible reflections right in my glasses, isn't there? Oh my god. Anyway, yes. So, but I am sort of in one place, so I could have a regular sort of hairdressers, barbers if I want to, but I just do it myself. So I used to have very long hair. If I can dig out a picture, I will do, so you can see how long my hair has been in the past. Um, but it's on a bow, and even before that, I'd been thinking a long time about cutting my hair short. And sort of moving to a boat was a really good time to do it because it's practically much easier to have short hair. So generally I'll have a number 4 or a number 6 in winter. I cut it number 6 last time. So I bought a clippers, hair clippers. It's at my mum's, so that's why I'm going to do it today. But normally I'll do it here. So all I'll do is I'll basically head over the shower. Well, make sure your shower tray is dry because in a boat the shower tray may not be because it doesn't drain brilliantly. So just wipe that out and then I basically head over there, use the clippers, really easy. I have tried to do a bit of contouring around the ears, but to be honest, it depends how much I can be bothered. Cut it all off and then just pick up the hair, use the vacuum for the little bits, put it in the bin or the compost if you have someone you can give compost to. And then, yeah, really easy. Get in the shower, wash, job done. So I think it's a wall. Is it wall? WAHL clippers that I used. It was so cheap, like 13 quid from Tesco's. And it just saves a lot of money. It's about 8 quid if I want to go and get it done. So I did get the first time when I had it done, when it was quite a lot longer. I got it done in Oswestry, in a hairdresser's in Oswestry. Well, it was a barber's in Oswestry. And I could go, as I say, I could go now, but it saves a lot of money. It saves a lot of time. I don't particularly like going places like that either. I hate anywhere like that, like that you don't know what the drill is when you get there. So I tend to stick to the same places. So yeah, so that's it. That's gonna be the job for today, and I will show you when I'm all sorted and neat again. Here we go. Look at that. I went for a number 5 in the end because I couldn't decide between a 4 and a 6. So I hit right down the middle. So that's good for a couple of months now and I won't have to worry about that. And it's so easy to wash, so easy to dry. And I used to swim a lot as well and it's so easy going swimming with it like this. I just love it. And on a boat it's brilliant because it saves on shampoo, as in money. It saves time, it saves water. It's just great all around to have short hair. Well, it's New Year's Day and I'm doing laundry. Oh, I like living on the edge. Um, I don't have a washing machine, so I can either go to my mum's and do laundry there, use the laundrette in town, or there's a washing machine and dryer here. I think I've spoken to you about this before. But I had loads to do, so I decided to do it here because the machines are really big. So I just could do one load and one dry instead of loads of different ones. But some of the thicker stuff is still a bit damp, so I've got it hanging up. So yeah, now I'm just folding socks. Fun, fun, fun. And then I'll probably make something really nice for dinner because I'm gonna have roast potatoes. Not just roast potatoes, other stuff with it, but that's the focus point of my mind today. Well, I have my tripod. Look, no hands. So yeah, great news. I've got a tripod, which means I can do chats without holding my phone, and also I can do things with 2 hands, like the cooking video that I promised you guys. So that's really exciting. One of the big things that I've been struggling with this week is the weather. So it's been really, really windy and the boat's just been banging about. It's kind of been swaying like every which way. So I've tightened it up tighter. And that's kind of worked because now it's not, going everywhere, but now it's just going like this on the side because it can sway a little bit, but not very much.
And also it's banging, so I don't know what it is. It's generally when I'm in bed, so as soon as I lie down, it's like bang bang, sounds like cracks, like wood cracks in the wood happening. And that's just, yeah, not something that I'd really thought of would be an issue. I didn't have it as much before I got the base plate done, and they did warn me when having that work done that it might kind of shift all the fittings inside the boat, and you know, things wouldn't fit like they did before. And I think there's a lot of kind of looseness going on, but either way, things have been a lot worse since I had that done. So what I did find, one of the noises this morning, was that the cratch cover, which doesn't really fit on the front of the boat, is actually banging like louder than it looks like it should be able to. So I've wired that in, so I'll go and show you the little bodge job that Mum and I did earlier today. So hopefully that'll help tonight. But yeah, it's just been super windy every night, so I've not been sleeping very well, so that's kind of really taking its toll now after about over a week of this. But the good news that's happened this week is my engine's been fixed. Yay! So that's a huge thrill. So it's still waiting for a gasket for the side plate. So he basically took the engine apart, so he needs to put everything back together. So it's just this last plate, and then he can put the vent back on as well. But it does run, it should work perfectly. And also the heating's been fixed. So same guy, fixed the heating for me, so plugged it into the computer, and it was coming up with the error code of failure to fire. So that error code is just general. It doesn't really tell you what the cause is. So basically cleared the error codes, and it started up fine. So still don't know what the original error was. But the interesting thing is that I thought it might be that it froze, because I didn't know if I had any like antifreeze in it. It should do, the system should do, but couldn't find the header tank. Don't know what it looks like. I do have something in the weird cupboard, and I'll show you that in a minute. I think I might have shown you before, but Andy, my engineer, said if that's the header tank, he's not seen one like it before, and he has seen them in some weird places like wardrobes and bathroom cabinets. But in theory, it should be higher than the heating. The heating's in the engine bay. Now, I cannot think where this header tank might be, and I suspect that I don't have one, which he has seen before, so it's not impossible for there not to be one, but generally you'd want to then fit one. So if that's the case, I don't have one, I don't have anywhere to put antifreeze in. I'd have to reduce pressure on the system, put it in one of the radiators, and then repressurize, which is a right faff. So I'm not really sure, but the heating is firing, it's working, the boat is warm, which is great. So I've been able to not run the fire as much as I was before, because it was kind of getting on my chest a little bit, just running it all the time. So it's been nice for the past sort of 3 days to not have the fire on, so I can go back to kind of using that as a pleasurable thing of a nice evening to get cozy and not have to kind of put it on as soon as I get up. So that's really good news. So on the whole, all good, happy things.
Here is my diesel tank for the central heating. These are all cables and joints and stuff, and then this is this unknown box. It's metal. It's about just over a foot in length, and it doesn't really have much in the way of identifying information. Zilmet, and it's got a bar on there, so 3-bar pressure. Sorry, my torch is on its last legs, I think, battery wise, which doesn't help our cause. But yeah, no idea what that is. It's got one outlet, pipe going up and down. One is external, which goes to the outside of the boat, so some sort of, you know, overflow of pressure. It's got an inlet at the top there, which is inaccessible because of the cupboard above. And then God knows where this one goes, behind there somewhere, into this system, I presume. Can't see. But yeah, any ideas? Has anybody seen one of these before? I'm guessing it's not the header tank. It looks like some sort of, you know, pressure vessel for the central heating. But yeah, thoughts on that would be very welcome. Here we are on the front deck, and there's the front. Hello, boats. Here is where it was flapping around, so none of these poppers fit anymore. They're like miles out. The next popper, yeah, that one fits, and then the rest of them are out. And this whole corner was just flapping in the wind, and it was banging when the popper around the corner was hitting onto the popper that's here. So now we've just put this wire in this handy access flap, and hopefully that should work and stop it banging around at night. But we'll see. The wind is getting up now. You can probably hear on the video it's pouring down. So yeah, we shall see. And to finish off with, just a huge shout out to all my new subscribers. So I had over 50 new subscribers over the sort of the last week or so of Christmas. So if you found last week of December. So if you found my channel over the winter holidays, then welcome. Thank you so much for joining me and for subscribing. So please do, if you run across my videos, you like them, hit the like buttons, and do subscribe to my channel. I bring out videos most Mondays, not every Monday. Life sometimes gets in the way. I do work full time, so I can kind of do these videos at the weekend, and if I do anything exciting during the week, I'll do a video of it. So yeah, sometimes I've got nothing to show for it and I don't bring anything out, but most Mondays something happens. But you're very welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. It really is nice when people comment and like and just share, you know, their experiences with me and share my journey with me. So yeah, thank you for joining. Welcome. We'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody. Bye. So I just started having a shower, my first shower since getting the heating back working, which the heating runs the hot water, and I ran out of water just as I start my shower. I couldn't make this shit up. Presumably I've run out because I've just kind of lost track of what I've been using, because I know how much I can use when having showers and how long the water lasts me. So I had to get out, and then I wasn't really sure what I was doing, so I just put my dressing gown on and I'm filling the water tank. But it means I've had to put the heating back on because of course the hot water tank's empty, so I've put the heating back on to warm the water that's coming into the tank cold. So such a waste of diesel heating the water, and a waste of time as well, and soap. Anyway, that's been running for about 5-10 minutes. My water tank doesn't take that long, it takes about half an hour. And the heating will take about 45 minutes to get the water hot again. So I've turned some of the radiators off to make it a bit quicker. I might turn this one off actually. I was airing the mattress, but I'm starting to put the bed back together. So I might as well turn these radiators off now. So yeah, fun. Just great. Just what I wanted to be doing on a Saturday night.